Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to my first ever hybrid squad builder. And this squad goes for around 350,000 coins, and a massive thanks to Cody on Twitter for the lend of the players. Well, most of the players think about 7 or 8 for the players, so big thanks to him. Make sure you go and follow him on Twitter. A link to his Twitter will be down below in the description. And before I begin the video also, if you're looking to buy some cheap Ultimate Team coins, then please do check out fifacoinslegit.co.uk and use the discount code InsaneGamer94 at the checkout to get yourself 5% off. So we first have Hugo Lloris for my goalkeeper, and he's not really that good at all personally. I did start to like him actually in the first few games, but every single game after that he just started to get worse and worse for me. He made some good saves at the start, but after he conceded some shit goals, like he just conceded some soft goals as well, which I couldn't believe actually went in. And he actually didn't keep one single clean sheet as well. I played about 11 or 12 games. I know on the screen it says 8 games, but I recorded that earlier and I played a bit more games after that, so that's the reason why it says 8 games. So overall, not that great, and he goes for 12,000 coins on the Xbox 360. So onto my defence now. First I'm Montoya for my right back, and he's not the best of defenders I've used as well, but he's still good overall. Definitely contributed for the team with tackles and interceptions he's made. And yeah, it goes for around 1,000 coins. If considering that price, he really isn't too bad. So on to my first centre back, we have Sergio Ramos. And just look at those stats guys, 80 pace, 84 defending and 86 heading. And in game he's completely awesome as well. He's always at the right place at the right time, I've noticed, but he's not the best of centre backs I've used. Hummels definitely beats him by far, especially for price as well because he's much cheaper. And he goes for around 30,000 coins, Sergio Ramos does. So it is quite a hefty price for a good defender after all, so you are setting yourself back for that. And for my next centre back we have Kabul with the Sentinel chemistry style, and he's also another awesome defender. He's just as good as Sergio Ramos really. So I would actually prefer Kabul because the price, because Kabul only goes for 2,000 coins and Sergio Ramos goes for 30,000 coins, so I definitely prefer Kabul simply because of the price. But they're both very similar to each other, both fantastic. So these two are very solid centre backs to have in your defence. So what more could you want overall? So onto my left back now, we have Gael Clichy with the powerhouse chemistry style. And I've got to say guys, he's the best left back I've used in this game so far. Maybe because I'm using the power chemistry style, or maybe he's just a good player overall in this game. But he was just always at the right place at the right time, just like Ramos as well. But he was always at the wing, just stopping people crossing as well, abusing that overpowered crosses in this game. He was always at the right place, always there to just get rid of the ball so they can't cross it. And he definitely, I know for a fact, he saved me from conceding a lot of goals. So, you know, he's very, very good, and I can't rate him highly enough in this game, really. He goes for around 5,000 coins in the Xbox 360 as well. So, onto my midfield now. We have Xabi Alonso for my centre defensive mid. And I really didn't notice him do that much for me. Any centre defensive mid is one of those players really which you just don't really notice them unless they're actually quite attacking. So obviously if they're quite defensive, you're not going to notice them do too much unless they make all the tackles and interceptions compared to the other players in the field. So yeah, just not much to say about Xabi Alonso. He goes around 3,000 coins I guess. Whether I recommend him, I don't really know. It's hard to say because I didn't notice him do that much, so it's hard to give a fair judgment whether I do recommend him or not. So I'd actually recommend you just go and try him out yourselves. He's really cheap this year, so you're not going to lose that much coins if you do try him out anyway. So on to my left mid now, we have Marco Reus, and I used him in the previous squad builder as well, and I didn't really like him this year. He just wasn't as good as he was in FIFA 13 for me, so this time I stuck a Hunter chemistry style really to get the best out of him, because that is the best chemistry style to use in these players these days. So yeah, I thought I'd get the best out of him if I use that. So he scored 4 cracking goals for me, 1 from distance, which really did surprise me. But I still don't really like him in this game. With the fact, you know, 4 goals in what, 12 games, that's still not good enough for me. So especially from such a class player. So I wouldn't recommend him overall. He has gone down in price as well on the Xbox anyway, because he's around 80,000 coins now compared to the 100,000 coins. But on the PS3 he's still going for around 120k, 110k, so I don't know why it's so expensive, but maybe because he's such a prestigious player. Anyway, enough about him. We have Gundogan next, and I also used him in the previous squad builder, and he wasn't that great either in that squad, so I used him again here in a different position. And he's still the same. Still wasn't as good as I first used him. In fact, he was actually worse than the first squad I used him in this game. So, because he only scored 1 goal and contributed 1 assist, whereas the last squad I think he scored 2 goals and contributed 1 assist, which still wasn't good. So, I don't know. Again, Gundogan was very overpowered last year's FIFA, and I do prefer him in that by far, because he was very attacking in the last FIFA, and this one is more defensive, more just a standard centre mid. And he goes to 24,000 coins, no clue why, because he's not worth that amount of points at all in my opinion. And for my next centre mid, we have David Silva. I decided to try him out this year, and he goes for a lot of coins, 116,000 coins I paid for him in the Hawk chemistry style. And at first I didn't really like him at all really, but he started to grow on me more and more each game. And I changed his position as well. I don't think his position, or him playing as a centre mid, do him justice really. So I changed the formation to 3-5-2, playing him as a cam, even up front in one game, and he was really good in those positions. So that's what I recommend that you do. Don't use him as a centre mid, use him as a cam. And he only scored 2 goals for me, but they were 2 fantastic goals, I must say. So I would say still maybe get him when he's cheap. I don't get him now because he's too expensive. He's not worth 110,000 coins over that. So I'll wait for him to go down to maybe 70k, 60k. And then you're starting to talk more of his worth anyway. And on to my final midfielder with Jesus Navas in the Maestro chemistry style. And in my opinion, he is completely wasted in this position. He's much better in the centre, even lesser known in the wing or even up front. I must say he's a very powerful shot in him as well, but he did miss many chances with me. I could have scored so many goals with him if he had a decent shot accuracy at least. Because I had so many chances and he just wasted them. I just don't know what is up with his shot accuracy this year. Because it's a shame, because he has a really powerful shot as well. I only scored 1 goal with him, and I know for a fact if he scored every goal or every chance I had, I could have scored at least 10 goals with him. I'm saying that. I know that's hard for me to say because I'm such a bad player in this game, but he would have scored at least 10 goals for sure, because he missed that many goals and it was so frustrating in the end. So I just stopped playing him. I actually substituted him in the end because he just started to piss me off. So he goes around 23,000 coins and he's not worth it at all. Onto my striker now, our final player to make up the squad. We have Lewandowski, and he's not as good as well as I was expecting him to be. He only scored 3 goals to me, which is definitely poor for Lewandowski's ability, and I definitely prefer him in FIFA 13 for sure as well. And he's also got 2 informed cards out, an 87 version and an 88 rated version, and I'm sure those could be much better, but the 87 version goes around 280,000 coins I think, and the 88 version goes for over 450,000 coins, so there's a lot of coins for him. So I didn't really want to pay that much for him, especially because it's the first time I'm trying him out in this game. So the standard Lewandowski was very disappointing overall, and he goes for 60,000 coins. Well, he cost me 60,000 coins. I don't know if that's how much he goes for now, because players are always fluctuating, etc. So yeah, that's the final squad for you guys. Apologies for the video being so short, and also for me taking ages to upload this, but squad builders take me days to prepare and even upload and edit and make it overall, so I don't think I'll be uploading that many this year unfortunately, but I'll definitely get more crafting Chelsea out instead, and also my other skill series which I'm planning out as well, which will take less time to edit. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video anyway. A like would be super if you did, because these take ages to make, as I said earlier. I don't really usually ask for likes on videos, you know me, I never ask for a like target, so a like would be appreciated. Anyways, until next time guys, I really hope you've enjoyed it, and take care of yourselves.